Hey friends, welcome back to the video. I got COVID, I got a 6 table today, so I'm not going to show my face. It's going to be a lot easier doing it this way anyway, so I'll be shutting down tables, reopening them. You'll see what I'm doing eventually anyway. It seems to be working. I'll fill you guys into, I did, there was one where I just grinded $1 or $2 in, profit, that was pretty good. But then the next one actually hit my stop go, so it actually, my stop limit, and I had to stop. So I had 5 buy-ins I lost. But then the next session after that, which I didn't record because I was actually quite low, I didn't want to stream it, just wanted to really concentrate, and I actually made like $20 in the session. So just wanted to really, and how I overcome it was really tightening things up, just trying to do the right things, not just trying to outplay the opponents anyway. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. And if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I actually do enjoy all the questions, even if they're rude ones as well. I do like those as well because, someone actually said on the comments that I was a fish. 100% I was a fish. I actually, deep down, I was playing like a fish. So you've got to be able to take criticism, and you actually, instead of just ignoring it and just thinking that guy's an idiot, he actually had a point. Alright, I'm going to let go of a6. 6-2 suitor's gone. We're playing a little bit tighter. This is what happens sometimes is when you're playing tournaments as well. With tournaments you need to loosen up a little bit. With cash you need to tighten up. And the other way was going on. So we could have flat ace queen there. We finished the constituent. We just finished this one on ace 9. We're going to check that one and then try and get some thin value towards the end with ace 9. I'm going to check raise him with ace 9. Ace queen, I'm probably going to hopefully get spades. Ace 10's gone. Alright, going to value bet at the ace 9 like I said. Alright, going to play a bit aggressive. I was telling myself I was going to check these types of flops with ace queen suited with 2 spades. Just so we weren't gambling as much, because sometimes what happens is if you gamble too much and the things don't go your way, it seems to reflect your buy-ins a little bit more. We wouldn't have got it anyway, so it was actually worked out in our favor that time. From the small blinds, I'm going to start betting 8 cents, so instead of just 6 cents, I'm going to adjust that way as well. From the cutoff and dealer button, we're going to be playing quite loose. If I open up from the cutoff or dealer, you'll notice that I open up with pretty much it. Or, especially the dealer button, I'll be opening up with any 2. Just the fact that our opponents, they'll fold too much. So we can actually just keep stealing blinds all day without risking anything. And that's the same reason why we actually bet 8 cents in the small blind. Because the big blinds will not. Most times we'll just fold with a bigger bet. So that'll work out too. Alright, so as soon as they open, we're going to let go like the bad hands. If we finish the action, it's a different story. So I'm king 3, I'm folding here. In cutoff, I'd probably play it though. Alright, we're going to finish off this one with queen 9, queen jack. Do I have a spade? Do I have a 10? Oh, what am I even saying? There's diamonds there. Alright, we can probably try and check raise this, but I don't want to go too stupid actually. I'm just going to actually go for the 9-cent card. Didn't help us. But check raising there does make sense, because you would have actually folded there, so. Alright, so maybe we should actually check raise that from now on. It's just a really good spot. Especially if they call and we still get our card. It's just a win-win anyway. Anyway. Jack 2's gone. Alright, let him go 10-9 suited. Small blind's the worst position. Unless we've really got, like a ace 10 suited type plus hand, we ain't going in. Queen 3 I'm not interested in. We could probably 3-bet lightly in the small blind against the dealer though. But that's another thing I found too, is don't 3-bet lightly in these levels, because the thing is, when people usually open up quite tight in this range, so when you're 3-betting, you're just bloating the pot for their heavy range. and it doesn't give you much leeway. So the lower the pot, they'll make more mistakes post-flop. So when you already have a lot of chips in the center, it means that it makes their game easy because they're going to just try and get chips in the middle and it'll be correct. Where if you lower the chips, they won't know when to get it in or not. I was playing a bit silly with A6 offsuit the other day, but we've tightened up a bit. It seems to be working formula anyway, so. Alright, and we can't specifically watch every single player, obviously, of what they're doing, but we just got to work out, like, just believe that our system actually is quite strong. So I feel like my game can hold up against, they can do whatever they want, and I think I'll still win anyway, so I think that'll be fine. Yeah, but it was really good. Like, I was really worried about, when I lost those 5 buy-ins, I was like, oh no. I just didn't want to embarrass myself either. But yeah, it just sometimes happens. We close the action. This is where we become loose. That's the only exception that we do, pretty much. Alright, we're after a queen. I was hoping to steal the blinds with queen 4, but it's not the case. We can call one, try to go for queen. You can get there. We do have a pair, but I'm gonna let it go. Alright, king 2 has not served us well. Alright, hit the 10. Fine, it's a bit of a slow start at the moment, but we haven't had really any hands yet. But that's fine. Just be patient. Be patient. Like, we really haven't lost anything at the moment, not even a buy-in. Alright, letting go king 6. What did you guys get for Christmas, by the way? Put in your comments, what did you get for Christmas? You guys get anything? If you guys had gone on holidays, done anything well, we're going to open up with ace 5. We're going to close the action with ace 7 suited, not really sure. Alright, we close the action with 9-8. His range can be quite tight here, so we actually don't mind that. Closing the situation there. I'm actually going to bet in position there. I'm going to call one. We double up, we get a lot of money. This is what I was talking about. They do overvaluate. So hopefully get a 9 or an 8, which is fine. Yeah, I had 2 pair there. We're going to let go. He's got a good ace there. Pretty obvious. What a board, 3 5s. Maybe the ace was good there. Alright, letting go queen 2. It was a bad day to get COVID. The family's gone to, there we go, about 8 cents. Gone to see Willy Wonka, so. Alright, we can call here, flat call. Ace queen's not the worst calling hand. We'll call 1. He's only got ace king, he's in front, but he might check this turn. And the funny thing is, I'll do this even when I've made my hand, which means it's going to be a lot harder for him to actually bluff against me. Look at this 9. Alright, I'm going to check this one actually. 2 sharp, that's 79 cents, it's 2 sharp there. But look at this one, we've got hearts, we've got a 9. We're absolutely loving life, and it looks like we're just bluffing him. That's even funnier. A7 suited. We've got 3-bet out of position. We have momentum with 8-7 suited. So in position, we're going to actually I'm going to check this one out because it looks like we've got a strong ace anyway. Alright, and now we're getting our value in. Hopefully get raised. Doesn't look like we've got a 4 here. If he's got Jack 10, so be it. Yeah. The set of 4s was pretty disguised there, which is pretty cool. probably should have even bet there, because if he's got like a 2-pair hand, he thinks he's up against like an ace king or an ace queen. But if I've got like ace king and the ace and the queen come out and he's got 2-pair, he's gonna pot commit, and that's exactly where you want to be, especially with up against when you have a set. Alright, we can flat call this. Ace jack suited. I was only gonna do that. We don't close the action though, I'm gonna let it go. Ace jack, far out. Anyway, if you had aces, you're still in front though. What I was going to do with those type of hands, especially with a rich bet, you specifically want to make sure that you've got at least one caller with you. So at least one, you know, someone that's raised at 27, someone called it, and then it goes to you. And you close the action usually is the best, but yeah, unfortunately, we didn't call with that ace jack suited, but sometimes they're going to come up and you'll be like, oh, I wish I did that. Alright, gonna let go of sixes. Because he's small, not because I'm scared, but because he's actually only got $1.40 left behind him. I'm gonna raise with pocket queens. Alright, jack 2's gone. We're starting to play those hands. They are fun hands. They do cost a bit of money. Alright, we absolutely get the nuts here. What a hand. Ace. Alright, hopefully he just goes all the way and he's got king. He's going to get all these ones in. If he's got a set, he's now in front. I really don't care though. He could easily have king spade there. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We cannot be scared every single time. Alright, so that was a nice hand. Got there. Alright, so we close that table down. We are starting a new table. Alright, this is... we're going to bet this one, hopefully to steal the blinds. Continuation bet. Alright, so we're up so far, so that's a good start now. Alright. And what I found too is, if you stay at a table way too long, so it's alright to stay at a table for a long time, but you've got to work out your strategy. So if you're going to be there for like 8 hours, 10 hours, it's probably fine to sit on a table for a very long time, because if you're deep stacked, eventually, hopefully, you get that big, the mega hands, and you can really get insane amount of, you know, get an insane win. From just being deep stacked. Say if you got $10 on the table here and you actually win and you take $10. So actually with this one, we're going to raise here actually, because we've got diamonds as well as our king. Alright, we'll check this one and that's it. Hopefully win. He's got a set, but if we had diamonds, we could have actually pot committed, because notice we only checked behind on the river, but if we had diamonds, we would have shoved the whole way. And a lot of times there's not always a set. Alright, queen 9, we're just betting this one, they should fold. Alright, out of position, we're betting with 10s. 10s are a made hand pre-flop, so even ace king loses to 10s. It's a hard, see, queen 9 win that one quite easy. Didn't really have to pay much attention, just winning everywhere at the moment. Okay, we're going to continuation bet this. Sometimes I do bet 3/4 bet there with 10s. It looks like I'm actually trying to just get a call. We got 7 or a jack. 7 or a jack. Didn't work out our way, that's a shame. 10s could be good here though. Alright, nice. We could have actually, if you had ace queen, he checked, it goes a free card. Get on the 7 or a jack on the river, and we're just in front. Alright, need ace or a 9 with king jack. Alright, trying to steal with queen 9. Alright, let's be aggressive here. Queen jack's aggressive, looks like it hits our range. Alright, there is Our straight. If he calls, I'm letting go Queen Jack unless I get the 10. Queen Jack's folded. Got him. Actually, I was about to fold Queen 3, but it's actually I don't fold these hands. I will now, just because I'm in the sandwich. I'm going to avoid the sandwich. But sometimes what they'll do is they'll think that you're playing very tight, but in certain situations you're playing quite loose. So then it just makes it so hard for you to play, like for them to play against you. And even at one stage, it felt like they couldn't even bluff me. Alright. So after we get $3 plus on the table, $3.50, that's when we close the table down and go next. That way, it does a couple of things. What it does is it actually stops you from, like if you've got a low bankroll, which like I do, it stops you from putting your bankroll at risk. So you're mitigating it, sort of thing. So you're actually protecting yourself and also just banking it as well. And that's what you can do at the casino as well. That's what I was doing for a bit. Alright, we're just going to call with ace queen suited. We don't want to bloat the pot. He's betting quite hard here. If he's got ace king, good luck to him. But he could actually have like hands like mid pockets there. And if that's the case, then this is where I actually just check and play quite subtle. It's quite funny. And now that I've checked the queen, we can go at it. Because he might overvaluate queen jack now. I'm going to bluff it. I'm going to bluff it at the clubs. I don't think sixes are going to be enough for queen 6. There's only a small pot, so that's fine. I think we actually won the other one with the clubs. What's this guy going to do? Is Nick going to raise me? Sometimes what happens is they disconnect and it looks like they're taking a long time to decide, but they're actually, yeah, sticking around. 8-7's folded. Sorry, sometimes I mention 8 as an ace. Alright, so we win this one, that was fine. Just a little pot, that's fine. Alright, so far so good. Oh, actually I shouldn't have folded there, I should actually bet. Yeah, we wouldn't have hit anyway, so it's fine. Probably a good one to not bluff at. But you just got to remember we do have what do you call it? Position in our hand. Just making sure we got what do you call it? Just making sure we get on repeat. You do not want to hit copyright stuff, so it will happen. The reason why I put the stuff on is to copyright free. It's always nice to have ambient music in the background anyway. Alright, King 8 is terrible. Ace 5 offsuit's going in the trash. Yeah, so you can tell already how much more comfortable I'm at the table now. Just getting used to just the actual side as well. It just takes a big difference, like, and just also playing all the different games. And I like the feature where you can just go across and it shows you like their stats as well. So you could usually have to have that with Poker Tracker. We're gonna bet this one out just to bluff at. If they don't have an ace, they could be folding. If not, we just let it go, and that's fine as well. So we've got to lose this one now, because I think he's got an ace there too many times. Or at least he's hit the 9. Or he could have kings, probably queens since I've got a king. Yeah, I had 2 pair. But yeah, I had 2 pair as well. Funny enough, I had 2 pair. because I was playing the board and there was a 2-pair board. Yeah, we're just gonna call ace queen suited. He's not deep stacked. I'm gonna let go of 5s. Alright, we close the action down with ace 2 suited. Sometimes you just gotta slow down. So say, sometimes the opposite. Ace queen's going in the trash. Alright, I'm gonna bet here. I think that the 8's good. Alright. Alright, I don't think the 8... Oh, yeah, the 8's no good there. But we tried. We sort of value betted ourselves, which is not a great thing. But it was only small pots, so that's fine. Alright. Yeah, we've hit the 2. Let's see if we can hit another 2. We can hit one more 2. Be nice. Didn't get there. Alright, yeah, he could be good here. Alright, so win a pot there, which is nice. I'm gonna let go king jack off. We could have probably called there. Because sometimes what I do is I'll 3-bet. Almost messed that up. Need to make sure we get that small blind in. The 3 blinds usually. Usually play aggressive in a blind battle anyway. Alright, I'm gonna call because he's deeper stacked. Raised us. Mid pair's not great. So we're gonna let that one go. Okay, gonna half bet this one. Fours could be good there anyway. Especially against ace king, and sometimes what they'll do is they'll call with ace king. And then, so they'll call behind on the flop, and on the turn, a lot of people are a lot tighter on the turn. That is why when they raise you on the turn, that's when alarm bells should start happening. Right, then go ace 2, that was pretty easy. X hold up, which is nice. Alright, I'm going to bet with queen 9 suited. Just because we're opening up there. And we're in the cutoff because the other guy's sitting out. There's less people in the pot. Alright, we're out of position with ace 7. Right, we do not want a free heart, which we did give it. We get raised here, we're in trouble. But we hit the book anyway, so wouldn't have mattered. Right. Alright, queen 9 suited held up. And it's always nice to know you only got one opponent to beat. I'm just gonna let go king 7. Just trying to get a king on the river. That could be second best. It's probably not best to call. Alright. I think go king 9, 10-4 is gone. Ace 3 because we're not shutting down. The action is gone. 2's gone. King 6 gets no help. King 6 will be gone. Well, at least it'll be a small pot if we hit. If 10 comes out, might be a bit of fireworks though. If you get a king, it's gonna be a lot of 2-pair hands. I'm gonna bet 2 cents just for the hell of it. They're gonna fold 2 cents. And I'll get called tight. I get called tight. We've all got our reasons. Alright, King Jack suited, let's go. Close the action down at Jack 7. We have position. Don't always have to have the cards here. I'm going to call 1 and see what he does after on the turn. Like I said, they don't give up on the turn. They don't give up on the flop half the time. So if he checks now, we can throw a bet in. With any 2 cards, and he should be able to fold a lot of times. It's just the power of position. See? Power of position. Don't even need a hand. You could have 2-7 there. Or 3. We'll say 3-7 because the 2 hit. That's his position. Beautiful way of doing it. And that's the exact same reason why you need to tighten up out of position as well. Because people can do that against you. Queen 10 suited, out of position's folded. Alright, King 2 is gone. Don't think I can actually play more than 6 tables. Should be a shame. I wouldn't mind going to 9 next time, but I think this is the limit. Because some of you might think this is fast, but this is actually quite slow. I'm going to call with pocket 5s. Alright, Jack 9 suited, probably going to call. Close the action down, unless someone raises. Yeah, so just call this. Jack 9 hits a lot of boards. I think it would be pretty good there, it's a low bet. Okay, he's quite deep stacked, so I'm going to call. If we hit our 5, it'll be nice. Which we don't. I'm going to throw a stab at the dark here. Alright, 5s are going. I think our Jack 9's no good, but we had a stab at an Ace King and Ace Queen type hand. So that was a shame. Probably on the river as well. We could have probably sold the story on the river. Yeah, we should have thrown the bet in the river as well. Because a lot of times that's what they have. They usually got Ace King, Ace Queen type of hand. The really bad players will have like a weak ace. King 9, we're just betting this one, hopefully. Okay, he's trying to take over the hand. Maybe he's hit 10. So maybe he's hit a 10. Alright, so he tried bluffing us. Alright, so the 9 was good. Tried taking over though. But you don't blame him. I mean, he didn't hit his card, he was chasing. Alright, we've hit our ace. Sometimes we check there, but I don't want to give a free card. Alright, I'm going to check the turn though. Ace 4 is not a good hand. We want a small pot, so we need to go. Actually, I'm going to let it go. It seems really weak, but I think because he called the flop anyway. Alright, got ace 8 suited. Let's get another 8, please. Alright, we got jacks. Definitely betting ace jack here. Definitely not slowly playing that one. I'm gonna make him pay. If he wants to beat us, he's gotta pay. Alright, we'll let it go. He tested the water there. Jacks are just hanging on dear life in this pot. Queen 4's gone. Yeah, Jacks are not holding on there. Gave it the best bet. We gave it the best chance anyway. Another 5 would be good. Then go ace 5. Just wanted to go check on the river. Alright, I'm gonna throw a stab here just to see if he folds. Doesn't seem to be strong in this hand. Ace Jack is gone. Ace Jack in the small blind's gone. Alright, so we win this one. That was a nice little steal. Just making sure we pick up them when they're trying to tell us that they're weak. And fold definitely when they're strong. That's the plan. At the moment, I'd say we're roughly about 2 buy-ins up. Well, we won 1 buy-in before, and then we've got like probably 1.5. So we're probably up about 3 or 350 or something like that at the moment. Haven't lost a really bad pot. Fingers crossed it continues that way. We're going to bet this one, try and get 9. Happy with folds as well. Yeah, that was the other thing I was looking at doing too, was suited connectors going up against under the guns. Especially when they're playing such a tight range. You know, 8-7 suited, up against like ace king. Get 2 active cards, this is pretty good. Gotta bet the ace. If he's got pocket jacks, it's gonna be hard for him to call there, but okay. We threw a stab there, but didn't work. The table's been actually quite nasty, this table. I probably shouldn't have thrown the extra bet in. It was worth a try though. Closing the action down with 10-4. Would have liked to have another club on the board. Or could be good here, it'd be pretty funny. Alright, I don't think the 4 is good anymore. Could have an 8. Could have a 3. But sometimes that in that hand, the hand could be actually good. They could be bluffing with overcards. Get some of the gun we're folding with ace 10 offsuit. Alright, ace 10 offsuit. Under the gun. It is a bit loose, but we are playing 6 ring. We haven't doubled up for a while now, so not getting many hands. Actually, just got to make sure we don't get folded to us. It's actually been quite tight at the moment. Let this one go. But what you can do is 3-bet lightly against the cutoff. Because the cutoff typically will have a wider range, you can actually mess around with them a bit more, since you can have position on them. And they're going to be in the dark. They're not going to know what they're doing. And if you get the cards go your way, you can win a lot. You're more likely to get paid off in position than out of position. I'm going to 3-bet this one. He only bet 4 cents, so he's trying to trap us. He's going to get trapped. Closing the action with King Queen. Alright, we've got a good hand here with King Queen. He's not going to know where he's at. Alright, closing down with 10-7. Sometimes I will value bet that river though. Probably should have actually. I missed a little bit. Alright, stealing the blinds here with ace-4 offsuit. Alright, we can get a 3. Really good hand there. Letting go King Queen offsuit out of position. Those little blinds, you know, just winning those blind battles just adds up. You know, stealing the blinds every now and again, it all adds up. Just while things aren't going your way. We're going to play aggressive here against the cutoff and the dealer and the small blinds. Snap this off. We're going to let go King Queen. It looks like he's got a strong ace there. That's easy fold. I can see he was trying to trap there. Yeah, if you, sometimes you get a 2-paired hand there, or, you know, 2 kings come on the board. Alright, Jack 7 suited. It'll just take a long time. This guy's taken forever. Roderick. Everyone's taking a long time at the moment. This is a chance to regather ourselves. Actually, Queen 9 I should play. Could open up with 7-4. Just because we're on the dealer button. And they've been folding too much, so little steals are good. Alright, I gotta bet this one. Just because we've got the spade. Alright, one another spade. Queen of spades would be nice. Alright, probably didn't go ace queen. That's a bit. Can't say it being good here. Got 3-bet lightly, but we're on the low end of our range. I'll just let it go. Yeah, there was probably no point. And because we didn't bet pre-flop or raise pre-flop, I think we saved a bit of money there too. Go all the diamonds. Everyone's in the hand, so someone's going to hit a diamond there. King of diamonds, queen of diamonds. He thought his 5 of diamonds was good. It's pretty wacky. They're saying it's a bad beat. I don't think it's a bad beat though. He just slow played his hand. And the 5s had no reason to be there. Unless he thought no one had a diamond. 8-4 is folded. Let's go for the steal. All day, every day. So those little wins keep you afloat just while things aren't going your way. Keeping an eye on the monies. Sometimes when you got auto top up, you don't realise it actually goes down. Hit a hard on the turn. Alright, letting go ace 9. Alright, all 8-7 suited. Mix it up just a little bit, just the fact that we're not getting our hands. And they're playing tight regardless, so they're going to fold on the flop most times anyway. Actually a really nice hand. I'm going to raise him. We ended up getting the flush. So he ended up calling, we would have... So we could have actually made a lot there. Especially if he called. It's a shame. Alright, gets under the gun. That's going to put me on 4-3. Haha, look at this. Let's go for the free card. 4-3, let's get the free card. Alright, we're calling here. Is that hand going to come through? Closing off with queen 3. I'm calling 19 cents, I have to. We get the straight, but the flush is there. It's pretty sick, isn't it? I love it. I absolutely love that hand. It's even funnier when it comes out. And it just tilts the crap out of him. But that was a nice little hand. Sometimes the bad hands are the money makers. I could have bet there actually. Been a while since we made a hand, so that was nice to get that one. Unlikely type hand, but it still got there. Because people get told, always fold your junks. But when you close the action down, you might flop the nuts. Even with a bad hand. And people might not think you're crazy enough. And these guys bet their hands all the time. It makes them easier to play against. Poker 4s could be good here. Gotta try and defend. Queen 7 not closing off. We're gonna bet the ace, it's a scare card. That's how you play poker 4s. Alright, I got pocket 9s now. Let's see if that can do us justice. Usually 3-bet pocket 9s. People playing quite tight. It means if they're playing really tight as well, they could get impatient. Especially with when they get aces. Because they're being so quiet or they fold so much, as soon as they get aces, they over pot commit. So you can crack aces. And that's when you see people complain. Because they've been sitting there for an hour or two just waiting for pocket aces. And you can see we're playing a lot more than pocket aces. We're playing quite tight in certain positions. In other positions, we're quite loose. Alright, fold king 10 offsuit. Yeah, look at the 4-3 offsuit. No one would have put us on. And it was just one of those boards where the way they played it, they all had our cards, overcards. So you exactly knew what you were up against. Yeah, if you make it straight, you're making a lot. If you miss your straight, you know you're way behind. Unless you book it somehow, but. Alright, we'll 3-bet ace king. Finish the action with ace 10. Check this one out. We'll probably a little bit slow play the ace 10. fill the blinds there. I'm gonna let go of ace king. I'm gonna value bet the ace there. Yeah, the ace. We're a bit slow to act on the other table, unfortunately. Was jacks too. That's a shame, but if they got a queen, the jack would have come up. They look like a small board anyway, small pot anyway, so just lucky though. Let's continue a bit sharply on this. Alright, we'll just run it once. Fine. Get it on the river. There's a book on it, ace on the river. Alright. And we had clubs, we had outs, we had any ace, any club. I think both our cards were active, so. I didn't actually realise he was that short stacked anyway, but we played it perfect against his short stack anyway, because our two cards would have been quite strong. Things hold up. Couldn't play slow because of the hearts. Actually we're gonna leave this table now. Yeah, 4-3, gonna do it again. That would be so funny. Ah, crap. Ah, crap, sorry. Press the wrong button. We'll just bet the eights. It's fine. Do another table. Alright, back to normality. We're in position, so we're snapping that off. I think the eights can be good here. Do I have to bet? I could have actually just flat called that with a 8-4. Yeah, we could have snapped that off. I could, the other card, the 8-4 offsuit, sorry. We could have played that one. 7 comes out without the straight. They would have won a little bit though. But he was short stacked, so we didn't miss out on too many chips. But they do accumulate after a while. Those small wins do accumulate. But you don't want to miss out on too much. And it's hard to play 100% correct the more tables you play, so you can't really be that tough on yourself. That's also what I like as well. Like by the time, you know, you've had a bad beat, it's already been 10 hands ago. Alright, jack 3 doesn't help. Hopefully just steal this one, it'll be fine. Just gotta close the action with 7-2. Beautiful hand. 5-2 is a beautiful hand. Alright, we're just gonna bet this one just so that we can get a lot of help. See? Let's just bet it. I didn't have it. It's a shame. I must be running out of tables. They must be slowing up the population. The poker population might be... Alright, we'll move table. 7-2 is just too expensive. He's just betting way too much there. I actually thought he was in the small blind there. My bad. Alright, we're gonna move this table. Just not happy with that table. I think he just wants to... I don't want to be out. I don't want to play heads up. It's too fast for what we're doing. With heads up, you play a lot more hands, and we don't want to maintain that focus on that table. Alright, we'll let go of ace jack. 1, Get 3 bettered, but if he's got a high end, we know where we lie. We're going to open ender here, which is not bad. We're going to call the flop bet. Even trip 8, like a set of aces here, and we're well in front here. A lot of people know that I might have a flush in this situation as well. So once they start getting used to my play, they might actually just check and give me a free river. But I might be a bit ignorant to think that at this level. Yeah, easy to fold this one. There's just another heart as well. So you could have had 2 hearts. Wow, shoving. We're not going to call. We're going to call that shove. Just got to realise we're not the ones that dictated the start. We need a jack here though. We're just got to make sure when we're out of position, sometimes we just calm it down a little bit. I'll be surprised if we don't win this one actually. He bets us, so we're gonna let go. If he just checked, I think he was bad there. Yeah, Jack 6. Jack 6 gone. Just a check to see what we've got. At the moment, we're still up 1 buying. It's been quite slow. It's been we haven't had many big hands at all. Like we won that big buy-in early, and then the 4-3 hand come in, but it wasn't really, that wasn't a total stacks in. So the players are playing quite tight at the moment, which is a shame, but at the same time, we're not really getting our hands. We're not getting monster hands. So you want to lose the minimum. Just ride the storm. Just make sure we open up if they don't. Because we'll win the pot. If they're not interested in winning, we'll try and win it. Yeah, 7-5 would have been good there. Alright, 2 pair, probably raising it. Can't afford a diamond to come through, so I need to bet at it. So if we don't get a diamond on the turn, we're definitely playing this aggressive. Not giving him a free card on the river. I think we could be good here. I really don't think he's got Santa 6s. We'll get aces or something. Queens, there you go. We'll just cash out. Alright, lucky we cashed out there. Alright, so it's a nice hand. You could throw a bet here, we got jacks. Alright, so it's a nice little hand. Things are starting to come alive now. They're confusing. They just don't know, they can't work it out. Not computing. You know, you're supposed to bet with queens. You're not supposed to have 10-3. It's just funny, do it all day, every day, and it just makes them sad. And look, we folded ace-3 suited. I could actually played that, but we're out of position. Although I have been telling myself that we're actually cluing them. Just the fact that we can get nut flush types hands. Alright, what we'll do, we'll leave this table now. Yeah, just waiting for this one to finish up. Probably would have had the nuts. Alright, Queen Jack suited. not a great flop for us. Very hesitant. I'm going to open up with Queen, King, Queen there. We'll let go of this because there's two other people on the board and there's hearts on there. There's absolutely no reason to be in that hand. We'll try and steal the pot here since he checked. Yeah, we'll win out of position. Always a win. It's just so much. Like, it's just... If you're winning those ones too, it's insane. Alright, we have to bet this one. Just because we had the initiative pre-flop, people are more likely to fold. Alright, we're gonna let this go. He's probably scared of the clubs actually. Please don't be a 10. Alright, we didn't get there anyway, so it's good. Go for the small blind steal with 9-7 offsuit. Hoping to get double up. We're no good here. But if you hit a 9 or an 8, it's disguised. Probably 9 out offs, it's probably a little bit too loose though. Especially in that position. Alright. 7-2 is gone. 3 bet us. I'm gonna fold, just the fact that we didn't have. If we had a suited hand, I'd probably call, but we're out of position there. Could be up against kings, could be dominated with ace king. It was, and we didn't get any help there, and then a jack come out as well. And we're just out of position. Chances are we'd have to really get ourselves in a really dicey situation, so we ended up folding that one. Pocket threes we just killed, so we're just gonna let this one go. If they bet cheap enough, we'll call one because there's an ace on the board. So if he's got like an ace king, like if he's got ace king or something like that, he's gonna give us a bit of value. So we can almost cheap enough to do it again, but I'm gonna let go. It was almost cheap enough to do it again. If we had another caller, it could have been worth it. And then you could bet quite sharp on the river. Or at least raise them, like just slightly. Alright, so even though the biggest change from the other sessions is we've really stopped 3-bet lighting. 3-bet squeezing as much. We've taken that out of our game. And it just gives us more of an edge. Because we can post, we're actually good post flop most times. How to play and... Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, if you're liking this content as well. Alright, trying to steal the 4-2 suited. So I've been working out what we're going to do. So if we continue to keep winning sessions, eventually we'll have to go to the 5s, 5 NL. And then got to think about when we're going to get there. Also thinking, so when you hit 100, I think when we hit 100 bankroll, that's when we'll actually play. We'll go to 5 NL, and then give our chance. We'll have a 5 buy-in level. We're gonna fault that one. Yeah, so we're gonna give ourselves a chance. Maybe $30. So we'll give ourselves $30 to, if we hit under, $80, between almost 70, then we'll have to go back to 2-0. We're still a little bit off that. And it's gonna be slow going, especially if they're playing like they are today. Alright, this is our type of flop with A6 there. I'm going to play this one aggressive. Got a lot of outs. Have to call. Could have two pairs quite easy there a lot of times. Alright, one at once. Alright, 9-3's gone. Alright, so he wins the pot there. That's fine. There's only a small stack, so. Like I said, we had a lot of outs there though. Still had straights, board pairs up. Runner, heart. Because they're playing really tight, we're going to open up our cutting off range quite strong. We have to bet this one. Can't afford another club. Continue to steal with 9-3. That's nice. 7. I don't think it's going to be good. Do have a good kicker though. Alright, so we win that little pot. That's fine. Alright, so even though we lost that pot, with the 50-cent pot, was a $1 pot, so we lost 50 cents there, which is a quarter of a buy-in, which is still a big deal. But we're still up a whole buy-in anyway, just 1.5 buy-ins pretty much. I'm gonna keep the pot low. When we're behind, we're not gonna beef up the pot. We're not gonna bet ourselves out the hand. And that's something I was doing too. When we've got heaps of outs, we can definitely re-raise and raise and play all the silly shenanigans, but being out of position like this and need a lot of help in the hand, we want to stay in the hand as long as possible without being thrown out. I'm going to flat this one out. Got a 1 in 3 chance to hitting an ace or a king. We've got position as well. If he's got king queen, he's just gonna go all the way. Alright, I reckon he's got king queen. Or pocket queens. Pocket queens. Alright, we'll take that one. That's nice. Alright, that's an easy win. Gonna let go of Jack 10 there. We are winning tournaments too. That's another thing too. So when with the tournament plays, we're not actually winning cash per se. We're actually winning like token, but it can be used for cash games. So what we can do is accumulate all those tokens, and then if we get enough, so we could choose, let's just say we win 100 cash tokens, right? What we can do is make sure we change the settings and then just have one go at like 100 NL. So say if we save 100 tokens, we just go straight to 100 NL and play a session up there with no auto fill-ins or anything like that. It's a do or die, and then just go from there. And if we double up, we stop the session. We go back down to whatever we used to. It's actually quite fun. Pocket 4's held up, which is nice. Alright, I'm gonna cut that table off actually. Cut this table off. I just need to move the tables around a little bit since they've been a little bit quiet. There we go. We're gonna Alright, so we're in the 40s now. Let's start with 38. We're probably sitting at about 41, so we've made about $3. I just need to gradually just be patient and just, you know, once we hit $100, then we can go to the next level. I mean, when I had that session where I lost 5 buy-ins, I was really embarrassed and I was really doubting myself. And then, you know, just add logic in, just think, you know, the bad times aren't going to last forever. And just take away, you know, I took away the stream, like the video, just to really focus on it and just, you know, what am I going to do? Am I going to keep playing loose and really bad and then make a fool of myself? Or am I going to play poker and outplay my opponents? So I took the latter and we've adjusted and we're quite happy with it. So now we've bounced back and looks like we're heading towards 50 this session, so pretty slow though, so I don't think we're gonna get that much. I can bet this one. We've got a double gutter. We can get, oh, actually 6 or a jack, so we don't actually have a double gutter. We've actually got open ender. Oh, we'll get the free card. Alright, here we go. We'll just snap off the call. We're not going to raise him. He could actually have King 10 here. He bets low enough. We're going to raise. I think we're going to chop the pot though. Alright, just getting a bit of value. 40 cents. We do have, I'm going to call it. If he's got 2 clubs, so be it. The board paired up. Our kicker was great, so that's why I called. Alright, so it was a bit of a hero call at the same time. He's not always going to have the nuts in that spot. Alright, nice little steal here. We did 3-bet light though. Alright, I'm going to call in position. Probably should have folded actually. That's silly. Wasted a bit of money here. We're just going to fault this one. Yeah, that was very silly. I just shouldn't have called that one pre-flop. Alright, this one, we're going to leave this table. I'm going to bet in position here. We've got position. Could be a little bit more aggressive, especially in position. Just wanted to get rid of that other hand. Run the table. Alright, we continue to bet here, only for the fact that we've got an open ender now. He'll fold a lot of the times now too. Really? Gotta let it go. Clubs went there. Probably has a queen. If our straight come out, we'll definitely going all in. It was very hard for us to actually play back at that. Alright, so we're probably, give or take, we're up $3. Just seeing, yeah, $3 in an hour, so that's okay. Because it tells, OBS tells you how long you've been recording for. Alright, we'll 3-bet with pocket fires. Maybe shouldn't 3-bet here because if he's got a strong ace or something like that, he's definitely doing that. Pocket fives hold up. He would re-raised us with the aces or kings though. Could have the best hand here with ace queen. A lot of overcards that are second best to us. So this is pretty much a value bet. Depending how much he bets into us is how much we call. If not, I guess we're folding. We could have the best hands here, don't be surprised. I hit the 6. Probably could have thrown it down the river and he would have folded. I can go ace 2. Alright, pocket 9, pocket queens, here we go. That would have been a nice pot. Ah, damn. Yeah. It's only a small pot anyway, so we've been lucky to win 5 cents there. Alright, what we can do is start 3-betting with suited connectors. Because if they have ace king or, you know, and we hit like a really good flop, they hit their king or ace, but we get like an open ender, we can definitely make more money that way. Yeah, okay, give this one up. Looks like we haven't got this one. We did try. In position, we're going to play aggressive. Alright, we'll call. Bets again. I think we could be good here. We might have a queen. Try bluffing us. Alright, looks like we got no help here, so Jack 10's gone. 6 is gone. 9-3 suited in the ball. Let's go. Nine three is gone. Yeah, it's pretty slow going actually at the moment. We're out of position. Could have raised there actually. Especially with pocket 9's out of position. Snap one off. Just because the ace or a king's out there now. We'll let it go. Chance of a 9 coming out is very slim on the river. Not worth it. Could have opened with 5-4 offsuit though. Any 2 hands. Especially when they're folding all the time. At 3-2, here we go. Alright, I think go 3-2 now. Let's just we close the deal. Maybe could have thrown a bet. Another heart comes out, we could probably bluff at it. Hopefully someone's got ace king. We'll call with a6 suited on. We'll also call if they 3-bet. We're in position there. It's a nice little flop for us. If he bets, I'm not going to raise him. Alright, what's he trying to bluff out of here? We'll just jam him. I think he's calling. If he's got pocket 9, so be it. And jacks. Alright, so we got position there on him. That was a nice flop. Get another tournament. So as we're playing these sessions, we're actually getting chips for the tournaments for the Thanksgiving. Alright, so gonna close this one down. Make another $1.50. I will open up 9-8, just a little disguised. Since the big hands aren't coming, we try and make do with lower, like just these. We're gonna call him actually. Could be disguised here. He's got aces or kings. He's gonna commit himself. And if we hit the board pretty hard. Alright, he's raising. I'm gonna let go. Just because this guy might actually jam over the top. 9-8. It's still a playable hand actually. It's still probably got 30% chance of winning. Probably could be in front. Especially if he has king. It's big if. Alright, we finally got aces. Alright, goes all in. You got pockets, pocket eights. We'll just cash out early. It's a good feature, like if you have a certain, you know, if you got 80% or plus, you can automatically cash out. I think that's what it was, 80%. Alright, let's check the... Alright, so up 2 binds. Plus whatever we've got here, which is... They're just over 2.5 binds so far we've made. So about 450. It wasn't a half, it was 60 cents as you can see. So it's just over a quarter. Alright, gonna be a bit quieter now just because I'm getting a bit tired with the COVID. I'm going to check this one down and see if we can get... Hopefully get a 4. That'd be really nice, but... I'll let someone else do the betting. I hope someone bets anyway. Want everyone to fold. Everyone else to fold, which should be nice. The heart did come out, which is of concern. We can call. He's betting quite sharp. We did play quite weak, but not that weak. It's just a shame we didn't hit our 4. Yeah, still up 4 binds. That was a 50-cent pop. I lost a half. Probably the bigger end, like the bigger pots that we've lost, the 50 centers. We haven't really lost a bind at the moment. Old ace 9. Granted, it can turn around fast, and you know that. Just happy to win this one, that's fine. Alright, pocket 5s in the sport blind, trying to steal it. starting to get some hands now. Including stealing a lot of blinds here, which is nice. Alright, just value betting. We just can't afford... He's going to have a lot of... He's going to have a lot of draws in that hand. So we have to make sure we bet. We're going to snap this off. Alright, so it's a nice pot. We just could not hold that hand. Alright, so that was $1 pot, so that was nice. Plus, we did some steals if you didn't see. I'm going to bluff at this one. We can't win post-flop. If we're going to win now, we're going to win now. So, there we go, it gets through. Yeah, just going to hopefully bluff at that one. He did call, so he might have something. Alright, I need a 5 or a heart, so I'll actually value bet it. Got the heart. But if he calls, then we get a bigger, we can do a bigger river bet. Alright, gotta value bet this one. Because even if we get called, then you're more likely to get stacks in towards the end on the river. And we'll have the nut flush. Alright, don't mind hitting another 2 here. Could have the best hand, he might have ace queen. I'm gonna value bet it. It's gonna be sick. Alright, he's folded. But I reckon he's got like queen jack or something like that. Would have been nice if he actually called it though. Could 3-bet here out of position. Probably preferred to do that actually. Alright, just gonna go into this really aggressive and just bet every street. Preferably would like him to have something as well. I really want the board to pair up. Alright, he'll have like an ace jack, ace king. No, weak ace. Okay, we'll take that. We'll leave this table now too. Don't feel like 3-betting 10-6 suited. Let me go with ace 3 there. So these tables have got $2.70. I got $70 profit on each, so that's pretty good. We're not going to straddle. Although I don't blame people for straddling because people are playing ultra tight. And straddling is a really good way of just loosening up the table. Could have actually called that. We finished off the table. That's the reason why. Alright, 2 should hold up and he folds. If not, this is a free card in the river, hopefully. If he doesn't have an ace, he's going to check here. I could throw a bet here, but it's going to give up on the hand. He's probably got us. No, he's missed. He was chasing a flush. So if he threw a bet in, he was never calling it. We risked the chance of being raised on. Because their hand didn't look strong at all. Alright. 3-betting 6s. Alright, letting go of sixes. Out of position, we're raising. Alright, we'll call one, see what happens. Alright, letting go. Needed a queen there. Alright, we're shoving. If he's beat us, he's beat us, but we'll have the best of it a lot of times there. He was just chasing so much there. Alright, so that was a nice hand. Alright, so we've got heaps to win on this board. Oh, we missed everything. So I'm glad we didn't bloat the pot for no reason. Alright, we'll leave this table now. Alright, so things are starting to liven up a little bit. Hopefully we did not lose too much on that ace queen that we missed out on before. Pocket five's going to let go. Queen jack, he's ranged way too much here. Might be a shortcut actually to add another table in. Pocket sixes, win it quite easily there. Probably should have opened up there, win the steal. Alright, so we'll flat that one. What are we at? 44. So we're up $6 now. We'll call this one off. If he's missed, he's got to check this one, and we could probably bluff the river. If it was another heart, would have been nice, but okay, we've got a lot of outs. This is pretty sick. Let's see what he's got. We're acting quite weak here. Yeah. Just gotta give him the news. Oh mate, you gotta feel sorry for him, really. Queen 9. Gotta feel sorry for him. Alright, we'll get this table going too. And I got caught a fish. That was the turning point, I guess. It really insulted me in a sense that... It didn't insult me, it's just that I knew that I was a fish. I was like, I'm not a fish. I am not a fish. Well, I was at the time. I'm going to call here with 7. Here we go. Alright, we'll call. All day, every day. Just don't want to turn, actually. We cashed out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sometimes you want... Hopefully they hit their card as well, and then you both win when you cash out, so... It's actually happened before. That's actually nice. Didn't win too much there, actually. I got a 3-bet light with 7-6 suited, especially now hitting our cards a bit more. So we can light 3-bet. If he doesn't have a pair, he's just gonna call. A lot of times. Hey, it's Bruce Lee. Anything's possible. Alright, so we'll just let go of this board. It's just... If he checks to us, we just bet on it. And he might fold. We've represented an ace. Looks like we're not even... We're trying to get a call out of him. Alright, so his range was an ace. But if he had queens or something like that, or jacks, he might have folded. I didn't lose too much there. Could have raised there with pocket eights. Probably could have. Probably bet there and still the blinds. But we didn't. How much are we sitting at now? So we've made about $9 now. Alright, we're going to bet this one. We've got an open ender. Actually, no. I'm gonna slow play it now. Might actually look to fold this hand. Not really happy with it, because if we go all in and all that stuff, he could easily have King Jack in his hit range. So I'm gonna pot control it. Alright, so we're gonna let go of this hand. Wow, he had 9. That's a shame. Could have probably bet the turn, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go. Hit the full jack. Alright, we'll call 1. Diamonds now. Slow playing it. Slow playing the diamonds. Really wanting a 4 there. Get a free card in the river, which is dangerous for him. King 3 is not a great hand. I'm going to let go of top pair though. I'm going to let go of King 3. Might seem crazy, but it's definitely... You gotta understand, it's such a weak hand. Letting go of 6s there. Alright, King 9 suited. Here we go. King 9 suited. Alright, let's try and steal it with ace 10. He's got overcards. We could be betting for value as well if he's got a King Queen. Okay, need an 8. I'm gonna fault that one. I'm not gonna fall in love with that hand. Alright, there is a scary card there, so I'm going to throw a bet in. We could have a lot of second best hands there. Alright, 3 bets us light. We're getting out of there. There are certain hands we'll call there though, but he was short stacked. There you go, 10-6. Don't finish off the action there. There's only 3 players playing here. I'll actually leave the table. Alright, we'll leave the table. There's no point playing this one. There's only 2 players now. Alright, we'll 3-bet here. White light. No, we got 6s, so if we hit a 6... We know what they're like with their aces. And they fold too, so it's even fine. Especially out of position, it's really hard to play those type of hands, so it's best to be aggressive with those hands. People trying to straddle all the time is quite annoying. Alright, let's get a value town. We might be chasing a straight, could be chasing a flush. I'm gonna check the turn. Actually, no. We got a half bet. Now, you could have an ace. We say we save money on the river by checking the river. Alright, here 2 pair. Big blind special. Only because we've got a spade, we're calling this one. No help with spades. I'm going to raise this one up a little bit. Alright, we've got the king. Ah, queen 10. It's alright. Probably could have looked to see get a fold there anyway. Now the queen 8 hand a little bit ahead of us. Alright, we're betting this one. We've got the 10. We want a queen, nothing else. Alright, chasing a flush. Could check raise here. Flush and a straight. Alright, take it down. We didn't win post flop. Like, we didn't win on the showdown. That's good that he folded. Gotta remember he's straddling, so we're gonna be opening up a little bit more. We close the action on calling. Hopefully gives us a cheap card. Want to minimize the gambling, which is funny to say, but looks like they're not giving it. It's not going to be cheap. I fold it. It's a shame. Would have won the hand. Alright, what I'm going to do is call at the end of the session. I'm going to sit out. Just finish these hands off that I've got. Should have called that hand. Would have won quite a bit. It was probably the odds was there. I'll have to work out the statistics on that. Definitely 2 cards left. What do you got? 33 there. Give or take 34. 46. So we essentially went up $8 this round. So that was good. Would have been actually 12. At least $11 if we called that last one. But that's fine. We didn't want to gamble it, so that is fine. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Definitely heading in the right direction. If you guys want anything in particular, I will do more videos on other stuff too. I'm only at the start of COVID, so I might actually be getting a lot sicker as time goes on, so I might have to drop the videos a bit more. Some people will be really happy with that, other people actually enjoying the content too. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. If you've got any questions at all, don't feel hesitant not to ask. I'll be friendly. Even if you insult me, I'm friendly to you anyway, so I don't take insults personal. They're usually just talking about themselves at the end of the day. So you just got to remember that, you know, if someone calls you a fish, it's generally because they're a fish and just don't understand your play. But at the same time, what we worked out too was we were a fish at that point in time. So they did have a point. And we adjusted and used that insult as a strength, not a weakness. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.